Let me tell you a story you'll never forget. This is the tale of two makciks. Yeah, this is the name of the story. There was this one time everyone was seated in the bus ready to leave. Everyone except for, you guessed it, wow, we got a mind reader over here. Questions started to come up. Where were these two makciks? Where could they have gone? Who were these two makciks? If they were even makciks in the first place. Turns out they just overslept after breakfast. First warning, makcik. So while the whole bus was waiting, one pakcik actually came up with the idea of clapping for them when they finally come up. Top tier, tak ada kerja behaviour, and something I would do probably. So when the two queens finally stepped onto the bus, they were greeted with a loud round of applause. But what made it even more hilarious was that when one of the makciks realised what was happening, instead of being embarrassed, she... Let's be honest, a 70-year-old makcik is probably one of the last few people you expect to see doing that. You'll never catch an alpha wolf like me doing something like... And as funny as that was, that moment taught me something. Which brings us to lesson number 1. Stay young. Growing older is inevitable. Becoming old is a choice. Stay with me. I think a lot of us have this misconception about growing up. As we get older, we're sort of conditioned to believe that being an adult means being in this constant state where we're always serious. To that I say yes and no. This how the no is a lot longer. Yes, absolutely be an adult when it comes to your values, morals, responsibilities. That part is non-negotiable. But somewhere in the process, a lot of us accidentally throw away something valuable. That childlike nature, that spark. Gone. Just because someone told you to act your age. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say we should act like toddlers, because there's a difference between being immature and childish, and I think we confuse the two way too often. Being immature is refusing to take responsibility and making everything about yourself. But being childish in the best way possible just means knowing how to hold onto your playfulness, knowing how to laugh, especially at yourself, knowing when not to take yourself so seriously, and most importantly, knowing how to find genuine joy in the smallest, most ordinary moments. Now the reason why it's still so fresh in my memory isn't just because of the gesture itself. It was how she did it. Freely, without hesitation, without worrying about judgment. Just pure, unfiltered joy in the moment. These were people in their 70s. They've lived an entire lifetime of responsibilities, hardships. If anyone had the right to be tired or even serious, it was them. And yet, there they were. And that's when it hit me. Somewhere in the process of growing up, I had been accidentally throwing away my spark. Maybe you have too. Because nobody tells you that's happening. It just does. Quietly. Gradually, until one day, a 70-year-old makcik on a bus reminds you that the spark was never gone. You just stopped feeding it. Staying young at heart isn't just some motivational cliche. It's a complete game changer for how you experience life. So, stay curious, stay playful, stay young. And if somewhere along the way you've lost that spark, maybe it's time to find it again.